immediate tornado threat with this by any means. I'll pull up our shear product just to make sure that's the case. It's kind of pointing to some areas of modest rotation where you see those light blues. It's nothing I'm terribly concerned about right now. I'll pull up our velocity product just to make sure. Not seeing anything obvious there. Yeah, I think that's just the wind shift with the gust front moving through rather than legitimate rotation. So nothing of immediate concern there, but we'll keep an eye on that. Those of you in Kershaw County are actually not in the severe thunderstorm warning, but there are some signs that we do have strong wind gusts moving through those locations as well. So you may just want to hunker down between Elgin and Camden at this moment, as there is likely some intense rain and some strong wind gusts moving through those particular locations, all the way up through northern Kershaw County at this hour as well. This whole line is pushing to the east-southeast at a quick clip here. It's already passed through most of Columbia, so we're almost in the clear in Columbia. It's going to be the southern part of Richland County down toward Eastover. You're up next for that threat for some strong wind gusts and heavy rainfall. There is also lightning in the mix here as well. That is just another threat to monitor. Let me go ahead and zoom out. I'll put another track on this for you all to time out the estimated arrivals for the eastern and southern part of the Midlands. So we'll get the squall tracker on here. Here we go. It's a rough estimate of timing. So this is moving to the east-southeast rather quickly. So Rembert, it's almost there. You may be experiencing the gusty winds right now. 6 o'clock arrival time there. Hartsville around 6:13, Sumter around 6:20 this morning, Florence 6:43, Danwood 6:50. So we're talking about areas outside of our DMA at that time. So I think we have a concern for strong straight line winds, mainly east and southeast of the Columbia Metro moving forward here as we approach the 6 o'clock and then the 7 o'clock hour. Zooming out, after this line moves through, things are drying out. We are dry in Winsboro, Newberry, over to Saluda County. We may be done with the rain for today and the storms out there. So I think there's a decent chance that this right here is kind of our last hurrah for the severe weather potential, moving through a little bit quicker than we had anticipated, which I would say is good news. We do have the tornado watch that this is the new update, has been dropped for Fairfield, Newberry, and Saluda counties. Remains in place until 8 o'clock this morning for Aiken, Lexington, and Richland counties. Once this line passes through those locations, I would imagine the watch is going to be dropped for those counties as well. At the moment, it appears the tornado threat is quite low for us at this time. Our main concern will be damaging straight line wind. Future watch has this line pushing eastward pretty quickly over the next couple of hours. Here's 7 o'clock. At that time, we're looking pretty good. We have some lingering showers and storms in our far eastern and southern locations, but most of us looking dry at that time. We could see additional showers and storms in our far southeast Midlands counties as we move through the 9 and 10 o'clock hours. Spotty showers may redevelop as the actual cold front rolls through late this morning, but I think our severe threat's going to be wrapped up by that time, and we should be completely in the clear by the time we get to the mid-afternoon time frame for us. But at least for the next couple of hours, we'll be monitoring that threat for damaging straight line winds across the area. Time right now is 5:55. Severe thunderstorm warning continues for Richland, Calhoun, and Lexington counties until 6:30 this morning. We have the threat for damaging straight line wind up to 60 miles per hour for areas now just south and east of the Columbia Metro. Zoom right back on in and get a closer look. And the heavy rain has cleared downtown Columbia, still affecting Fort Jackson, down toward the Casey area, West Columbia, down toward South Congaree, Hopkins as well. Gaston, you're in the thick of the heavy rainfall at this hour, panning a little bit farther north and east where we don't have an active warning, but still looks like some intense rainfall moving through Elgin up to Camden. We'll be approaching Rembert pretty soon. So get ready in Lee County, get ready in Sumter County, down toward Calhoun County. Be prepared. Heavy rainfall and gusty winds will be heading your way soon. Eventually Orangeburg County, you'll be possibly in the mix here to experience those strong wind gusts. So I'll stick with you until the top of the hour here, just to make sure we don't have any new updates. But if you are just joining me, we had a couple reports from fire crews responding to two different collapsed structures around the Columbia Metro, one on Barhamville Road, another one on Joyner Avenue in West Columbia. So never good when you hear that. Of course, that's a pretty strong signal that we do have some strong wind gusts. Certainly wouldn't be shocked if there were some power outages around Columbia this morning. I'm actually going to take a look at that right now and get you the latest numbers. In Richland County, only 171 customers without power at this moment. We are up to 533 without power in Lexington County. Aiken County at 328 customers without power, and not too many, just a couple dozen in Saluda County, and hardly any in Kershaw County at this moment. So altogether about 1,000 customers locally without power. Statewide looks to be about 2,200 without power at the moment. Wouldn't be shocked if that number climbs though with this strong storm moving through the area. No imminent threat for a tornado. We still do have that tornado watch in place until 8 o'clock this morning for Richland, Lexington, and Aiken counties. The watch has been dropped for Saluda, Newberry, and Fairfield counties, so you are in the clear for severe weather in those particular locations in the Northwest Midlands. That threat, though, is at least possible and continues until at least 8 o'clock for Richland and Lexington counties, as well as Aiken counties. Once this storm passes through, I'll be willing to bet they're going to drop that watch for these counties. So it'll probably expire prior to 8 o'clock this morning for you folks still under the tornado watch. All right, that is all for me for now. If we have any new warnings, we'll be sure to cut back into programming and provide you more updates. For the latest, you can visit wach.com. Be sure to download the Skywatch weather app to track the storms right in the palm of your hand. And if there are any new alerts, they'll be sent to your location as well. Thanks you all for watching this morning. We'll go ahead and send it back to regular programming.